You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Respect one another. Learn to live in peace together. Demonstrate it. We could make it by doing the things we've been doing together so long. Things hard that we do have to spoil one another. Reputation. You on our way, blabbing your mouth like you're mad. You lies to tell like you really hate with that. After all these years united, politicians come with lies, inciting people, dividing people with mischief and die. But we could make it, you and I, we could make it easy if we try. Side by side we grow up, sharing laughter, sharing tears. Through the good times, even the bad times, we come out and support one another all the way. Look how we celebrate the same religious and public holiday. Of course we have disagreements that we must face, but that doesn't mean politicians must bring up race. It's too much hate and racial tension, too much politics of spite. Tell your leaders, preachers and teachers, them rhetoric have to die, cause we could make it, you and I, we could make it easy if we try. We had the same schooling, basically we had same housing. We called each other neighbor. Racism never entered our hearts before. Now all of us are like, what are we fighting? Civil war. Where did you learn to treat me with such disregard? And when did you learn polarization is so bad? Those who fan the flames of hatred, they themselves, they don't know why. If you let them people succeed, they go put water in the eye. I say we could make it, you and I, we could make it easy if we try. Racism is poison. For the advocators, there's no pardon. To have friends and neighbors become total strangers and calling each other
sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere.
With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Let me say a special hello to all the WZY 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics. Folks, I got to take this call here. Let me take this call real quick. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, hey, oi, oi. Hey, hey, oi, oi. In Trinidad and Tobago, politics was we and them. That was never meant to be so, according to the anthem. But ethnic insecurity was maintained to divide us by some people in the country to sow the seeds of distrust. But we have fought a new system within the community. Now what used to be we and them has now become only we. From now on this nation is we. From now on it.
And of course, we are back with you. Just a little glitch there, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYU 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you get in, do your WZYU civic duty, share the live, WZYU 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYU TV and YouTube. And you can always reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we start the thing here on WZYE 95.9 FM.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Meditate.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do actually mean that. We originate, we don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And if you're going to church, they just said, "So help me God." We don't just say it, ladies and gentlemen, but we put it in audio to you, the people. Take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our pledge to you, the people. And when you join us here on WZYU 95.9 FM, here you can get the truth. You're not going to get propaganda. We are not going to be propagandists spreading propaganda to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and by extension the diaspora. We are going to bring you the truth. And we are not going to be like activists who are going to spread misinformation to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago. No. We're not going to do that. So, folks, while I wait for Tommy to join me, I have to send Tommy a quick message. So let me do this right here. Let me just give me 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let me send this to Tommy, and then I will get right back to you with respect to the things that we need to do. Well, you know what? I think we need to do this because we need to cover the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago while she leads the fixing of Trinidad and Tobago. So let's just play this while I send this to Tommy, okay?
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't hold the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding.
And of course, that's what we ask. To cover Mrs. Kamala Prasad Besessa while she fixed the problems the P&M left for the people of Trinidad and Tobago over the last 10 years. You know, before I go to the chat, you all know a fella by the name of Big George, right? Yeah, his name is Big George. He lives here in New Jersey. And they have a group. And I have to be honest, folks. When I go in that group, I just only use 1% of my brain. Yeah. Don't forget, don't let my confidence interfere with your insecurity. Only use 1% of my brain. Yeah. When I go in that fella's group, I ain't gonna call the name of the group, but Tommy know the name of the group. Let me bring in Tommy. Tommy, let me say a pleasant welcome to you and happy Sunday. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous today. I thank you, and I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday also.
Yeah,
sorry. Let me apologize for being late. Little technical difficulties.
Nah, but you know, anytime we get something, we just fix something. So Tommy, I was just saying,
it have a group of fellas, a group of Trinidadians. And there are one fella in that group who is not a Trinidadian, but he just call himself a Trinidadian. And he have a name for people who just go up in the house up in St. Anne's. You know that house, Tommy? What house? Where that place is for people again? What else for the people? What kind of people that's put up there?
Mentally unstable.
Yeah. Tommy, you're trying to be politically correct. What else call them? What Trinidadian just call them?
Let's call it the madhouse.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. You ever name something similar to that, Tommy? I ain't calling no names, eh? You ever name something similar to that? Right? And even though he wasn't born in Trinidad, he just claim that he's a Trinidadian. You understand? But anyway, so I just post in their page intellectual stimulating discussions, eh? And PNM George does post things that not really stimulating. Let me say that. And the Bible doesn't look too kindly at it. I'll put it that way, Tommy. I want to talk about what he does put. The Bible doesn't look too kindly on it. And Tommy, you know them fellas and I'm upset because I am educating them about politics in Trinidad and Tobago. So I have to tell them today, this is like another PNM party group in New Jersey. I couldn't understand. And you know what the sad thing is too, Tommy? It's a bunch of males, eh? Then, well, let me take that back. They might have a few females in there too. Well, let me say this. It's supposed to be a bunch of males, right? So it's supposed to be a lot of testosterone in that group. And I am sitting there and I'm saying, but wait now, boy. Them fellas come to America, Tommy, and they still like if they're living on the block. They're living on the block in Trinidad and Tobago.
You have to realize that not everybody got enlightened.
No. Tommy, come on, man. Tommy, I've been in this country 48 years.
Yes.
And you telling me, Tommy, them fellas and them come out of Trinidad, but they never took the block out of them?
Well, they where you were not so long ago when you drank the red Balize juice.
Oh, okay. All right. Throw it up in my face, Tommy. Go ahead. Throw it up in my face. Go ahead.
No, we just trying to deal with reality here.
So them fellas and them in America over 40-something years. And them fellas and them in see the light at the end of the tunnel yet.
No. Because they are still stuck where we were stuck once before we were enlightened.
You know, Tommy, I remember one day I went over by them fellas' place, eh? And here what they say. They say, Slim, why you just come over here to harass me, boy? Just leave me, let me smoke weed and gamble now. Just let me drink, smoke weed and gamble. KFC, welcome. KFC. I know KFC calling and hanging up before. Anyway, let me go to the chat. Yeah, Tommy. They say, Slim, why you just come over here and bother me? Let me just smoke weed, drink with rum, and gamble. Them fellas leave Trinidad to come to America to smoke weed, drink rum, and gamble. Every week, every single weekend.
Oh, that's where they are.
Yeah, KFC. KFC. KFC.
That's where they are.
Yeah, KFC. You inside?
What's Uncle Tommy, man?
What's happening, man?
Same to you, KFC.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Uncle Tommy.
We hearing you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Hello?
Yeah, we hearing you. Go ahead. KFC. Yeah, Tommy. So let me leave that. So them fellas and them goal, Tommy. Them have 3 goals. 3. Not 3, 3 goals. Drink the rum, smoke the weed, and gamble. That is it. And if I go there and I trying to tell them fellas, well, let me organize a little something to do something now. Boy, hey, who you think you're this, that, and the other? I said, well, let me leave them, because at least I want to go places where I could lose more than 1% of my brain. Right?
Absolutely.
All right. So, folks, Tommy, your partner was in first tonight. He said, whap, whap. The second straight time he come first.
Wow.
KFC, you hearing us?
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. What's your Uncle Tommy?
How you going, brother?
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, tonight dropping, man.
Yeah,
Mr. Washit
and
Uncle Tommy, and all the viewers. Mr. Washit, I'm going to hang up my practical guns. Because when UNC, when I go rock back, what I see, I get and I'm saying the drop out all guns and it says war.
Yeah, it's
So
war.
we have to come out to defend. We have to come out to defend any means necessary because we evil fell amongst you, Mr. Washit, Uncle Tommy.
Kareem Marcel said that, He says war.
Yeah.
War.
He said war.
Yeah, war.
A racial war they're pushing too,
A racial agenda.
Yeah, that was the PLM just push. A racial agenda. I see they catch a big reds. You will have a crow. You will have big reds. Who was that former? So close to the next program, PLM propagandist.
But yes, so boy, finally.
So when I drop my daughter to school, and me and her brethren walk down there, I see she crawling in the building. So I started like she up, so she running and thing in the buck up and she boy. And tell her next one. Yeah.
KFC.
KFC.
Quality dropping, man.
Your KFC is still on.
The quality dropping, man.
You're still on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're in here. Go ahead.
Yeah. I tell her next one, put a coordinator for your RP. Who was sitting on our board. Quality dropping, man.
Go ahead, KFC, you're in here.
I'm hearing you, KFC.
KFC, call back. Stay by the Wi-Fi pole. Anyway, Volstang was first in tonight. Hey, but look, Choice Smith move up, boy. Choice Smith was next. Bless good afternoon, Uncle Tommy and Ansem. Keyshawn, boy. Keyshawn. You got Keyshawn and Keyshawn, boy. Good afternoon, Professor Washit, Uncle Tommy, and all in the village. Defender, welcome. Defender. Hello.
Blessed.
I know what is going on there. Hold on, Let me do something here. Hold on. Defender, you hearing me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Blessed evening, Uncle Tommy and Professor Walsh.
Blessed evening.
Same to you.
Well, two issues to raise this afternoon here with you. And I want one to carry it very far because the PNM has taken us back far into the Stone Age. Well, I went to licensing office on Tuesday to do a transaction, right?
Yeah.
So the transaction caused me to be lined up with my vehicle. All vehicles are lined up to keep your space in line, right?
Yeah.
12, something happened that could have never been believed.
If
somebody tell me that was going to happen, was shit, I had never been.
Okay, what happened?
10 to 12, while thousands of cars waiting in line to do different transactions, like transfer vehicle, inspection, registration of vehicles. All should the license officers went on lunch and the whole program shut down for an hour. Why are you in the line?
Really?
Watch it. I could have never in a million years believed that. So I went and made some research, and apparently Jack Warner, when he was the Minister of Works and Transport, he stopped that. And when the PNM come back in,
Put it back in.
they brought it right back. Watch it. That is unacceptable, and we need to start the conversation to remove that, because watch, that is not productivity.
Correct. That's right. That's not productivity. That's correct.
I want. Two, the main one I want to talk about today was is these PNM appointees who still holding on for their life. We need to start back with name and shame. Because especially in the agency, the PNM appointee, managing director, holding on to their life, and is causing it to look like the UNC is not doing nothing. And we need to bring that to the forefront. Because they're holding on and they are doing what they want, they're not following instruction, and that is not fair. So let's bring that to your attention, Wall Street. And leave me alone, Patty. I don't think I don't care. I mean, don't Miss Lady, please, if you don't mind. Leave me alone, Patricia Reed. I don't be on you. Don't be on me, please. Enjoy evening, watch.
Yeah. Tommy, I'm finished with the chat. Troy Smith locked on. Capitan, boy. Capitan, where you is in? Where you in there, boy? In Taiwan? Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, Mr. Washington. I am a good friend, mobile defender. You put the calling in Mali McFarlane for agency. Rolly Brooks, they're going to actually want to leave. Pull them back progress down there. But I work with that to pay them contract up there, but they're storing them back. I don't eat them a little bread now. But I was a serious thing. I don't care about them paying activists and talk shows because they've victimized me for the last 9 years. And they were sitting on board. That was it called? Bobby sitting on a board in around Wednesday. She's a coordinator for URP. I don't never care them activists. All them are not going around, Mr. Washington, all them are paying them activists. Activists from Capsin Dolly, Shafa Cafeteria in MTS Day. I don't care about them. Because they've victimized me because they're not KFC, they and you do 91.9 and they're screaming call and send it to Minister to victimize me. So when them lost the thing, I don't care about them. That look like the glutton, you know. They say they move like Pakistan, that means a whole city, you know. And then victimize the poor people out there, you know. For them benefits, they look at help people, you know. She actually calling me on 91.9 and bashing me. KFC can't do that. And they want everything for themselves. So, nobody from there, we call out the name and Mary McFarlane, Rolly, she wants to be, but she wants to leave. She will not progress in agency. I love solace.
Yeah, man, bless. Yeah. All right, let me finish up with the chat here, folks. Let me see something. I have a thing here. Okay. Capitan, welcome. Capitan, you still in Taiwan? You know Capitan in Taiwan, right, Tommy?
Yep.
Yeah, Capitan in Taiwan, boy. James Howlett, welcome. Professor Uncle Tommy. Professor Uncle Tommy, good afternoon. Volsong says, good evening, Walls. And Uncle Tommy, come with the flamethrower. Yeah, boy, come with the fire. The fire coming just now, you know. Uranus McFarlane, good afternoon, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. After reading about the abandoned ECCE in Gasparilla, I think the government should highlight every one of these abandoned centers to show the wickedness of the PNM. McFarlane, you see that one? We had that one too, eh? I couldn't believe that one, Tommy. Right? This center in Gasparilla, all you think this PNM government wicked and evil and nefarious and diabolical and vindictive and wicked in joke? We go show you that We go show you the building. In Gasparilla, Tommy, you should know about that. You from right there. Gasparilla right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Guys, you paying it. Yeah. Yeah, Mark Fallon. We go bring that to Mr. Intellectual. Good afternoon. Blessed afternoon, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all having a super duper Sunday filled with all of God's choices, blessing and rich grace. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, little guy, if you just send me something there, boy. Shuba. Blessings to all and enjoy your day after God. Definitely, definitely. And it says, if you clean up a pig and put it in a suit, what will you call it? If you come up with an answer, let me know. I don't know, no? I know when I was up in Snake Valley, my next door neighbor, them had pig. Miss Santa Cruz, welcome. Good afternoon, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Good afternoon to my friends in the village and chat. Yeah, Miss Santa Cruz, good afternoon to you. Semantic 62, welcome. Coalpot Man. Coalpot Man, okay. Semantic 62 says, good afternoon, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Paul, hey, but Paul, you drop the next Sammy? But wait, Tommy. Look, Paul drop the Sammy, Tommy. It's now Paul Sammy alone.
Okay.
Paul, what the next Sammy? Blessed good afternoon, Professor Warshik, Uncle Tony, everyone on the live. Paul, you know, you can't drop that Sammy just so, you know. You see just like how Gordon Joseph drop, how he drop the Gordon Joseph? Anyway, Gordon Maloney says, good God after lunch to this village. I hope your day is going just you wanted it to, and you agree with him. So you are giving him thanks and praise before, during, and after. All right. All right. Hey, but look, Paul Sammy take back she third sec. Tommy, like them is two different people. One is Paul Sammy, and the second one is Paul Sammy. You think she trying to confuse me? Or that
Well, we'll treat them as one and the same.
or that might be she's sister. Because she could have a twin, you know. You never know. Paul Sammy and then Paul Sammy.
Name Paul Sammy, and one is Paul Sammy.
Yeah. Paul Sammy, and then Paul Sammy. One of them could be a twin. Let me show you here. You see this one here? Oh, it's two different people, man. This one is Paul Sammy. Yeah? And the next one is Paul Sammy. Yeah? All right, Paul, clarify that for video now. Which is what? Robin, good welcome. Good afternoon, Robin. Good afternoon, TNT on Wall Street.
Good afternoon,
You know,
Robin.
Robin from BVI, you know, British Virgin Islands, you know. Nice place to party. Cool runner, welcome. Welcome to you. Yeah, buddy, tell me we can. I know that guy. Capitan say, Gordon, great is the PNM on this fine Sunday. Caribbean Soul, welcome. Good afternoon, WZY TV and listeners. Good. Damian Anton Vincent. Good afternoon, Professor Warshik and Customi and viewers. Don't forget to share the live. Yeah. Share the live and subscribe, people. Share and subscribe.
No doubt.
Yeah. Patricia Pancho, welcome. Good afternoon, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Blessings everyone on the live. Caribbean Soul, what? Volsang are getting old these days and can't get up. You getting old? Caribbean Soul. Tommy, I'm the. You want to say you getting old?
I guess he crying wolf. You'll see wolf if he cries wolf.
I don't know what you're talking about now. Monica Ramkissoon, welcome. Good afternoon, WZY and all on the live. Yeah. Okay. S West, good afternoon. Blessed Sunday afternoon, Professor Warshik and Uncle Tommy and everyone. Just Georgia, welcome. Good afternoon, Warshik and Tommy.
Same to you.
Oh God. If you want to say Gordon Joseph, good afternoon. I just feel bad for you. Nobody does talk with you on the chat. Caribbean Soul, the only there's a few people that's talk with him. Patricia Reed, PNM Fox, and I don't know who else. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Anan Tiloxin,
Blessed
welcome.
afternoon. Happy Sunday, gentlemen.
Same to you, sir.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to bring something to the forefront.
Yeah.
This issue with Mr. Fitzgerald Hines, who went and collect this check. Who checking up on this thing, right?
Now
What really going on with that?
That done, man. That done.
So them fellas are going to do anything they want and get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that done.
It's PNM country.
And this thing, I thought they said the election done. I hear a man calling for election, what day it was, and he want to start a war.
Yeah.
And then neither here nor there, they're coming or they're going. What is really going on?
Yeah, I know what is going on. I don't know.
I know something, or they're trying to make up on.
I don't know what them fellas are.
What is the PNM philosophy for the country at this present time? They have any?
Yeah, I think they have a philosophy, you know. But
Make
we have
slaves?
We have a philosophy for them.
I trying to figure out these people. I like people to stimulate my mind and have me thinking a little bit. But it's really ridiculous now. It seems as though they don't have a leader. Because anybody saying anything, everybody saying everything, and nobody knows whether they're going or they're coming.
Correct is right.
Another question, the question that I asked, right?
Yeah.
If you dress up clean up a pig and you dress it up, what you will call it?
A pig.
A pretty pig.
A piglet.
Right?
A piglet.
Right? Piglet, whatever size it is, you bathe it, you clean it, you put on clothes on it, it will still remain a pig.
Correct.
So anytime you come across a PNM, right? The first thing you have to remember is all PNM is propagandists.
That is right.
You understand? Whether you bathe them, you dress them up or what, no matter what, it's a bunch of liars. And anybody supporting it, they may know different.
Correct is right.
Have a blessed afternoon,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Bless. Mr. Welcome to Sharon Bernard. Sharon, welcome. Desmond Hines, welcome. Byron Bashk. Sing CPF created Forex. That is jackals, asinine, specimen, donkey logic. Oh God, all kind of. Busy, welcome. Good day, Uncle Tommy and Wall Street Lockdown. Share the life today menu. X layers, dal and rice with a slice of zabuka. Okay. Lenora Kamabach, welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Professor Warshik and Kotomi, good afternoon. Clinton Williams, boy, that's our namesake, you know, man. Professor Warshik, Kotomi, blessings on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, man. That's our namesake, you know, Tommy. I went to school with Clinton Williams, you know, from Tobago.
All right.
Yeah, I went to school with Tommy, look, your partner just come. Banmena. You know, Banmena, you can't stay focused at all, you know, boy. Seriously. You know what I like, Tommy? Banmena remind me when I go by them fellas and I'm in Jersey and I only use 1% of my brain. Serious. Rajesh, welcome. Yeah. Raymond Roberts, boy. Hey, you know, is that Raymond Roberts from Tobago? Raymond, just trying to find out. I used to run with a fella called Raymond Roberts. but he was from Tobago. And he stopped running and started to walk. So he said, only walking race now. Yeah, I feel like him, man. Raymond, that is you better. Tommy, a fella called me today. I grew up with some of the Bedouins up in Schumacher, Claventel. And one of the big brother named George Beddow called me today. We haven't talked in years, must be 40-something years. We didn't talk. And we talked for a real long today, but I used to look up to that fella because he was an elder. And he had a 120 is a Datsun 120.
120Y.
Yes, 120Y. A green, and I think it was PP. What was it, boy? PP 1499, something like that. I couldn't forget that. One of the nicest cars in Schumacher, Claventel. But I used to say, way, boy, when I grow up, I want to get a car like that one, yes? Yeah. Listen to him. Listen to Bandman now. Bandman, the PNM did something to Bandman now, Hi, it's 1 p.m. on Sunday already. So much is happening, and Africans still must listen, watch CNN, MSNBC. Wall Street, did you see Don Lemon views on media and Kirk? Ram the Ryan, welcome.
Hi there. Good evening, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you guys doing?
We are excellent.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I was listening to this guy. I got a chance. I heard him. This Marshall guy.
Kareem Marshall. Yeah.
He takes rowdy place. He takes rowdy place.
Listen.
He behaves like a real Wajan.
I mean,
but these guys, they don't have far to go. Young and stupid. That flat in his brain. Young and stupid. These type of guys don't have far to go. And when they fall so hard that they can't get up. The same goes. You could take a person out of the dump, but they can't take the dump out of them. And that's exactly that guy. He come out the dump, but the dump habits in him still. I'm sorry to say that I have not, because his mentality is not good. Always to be doing the same thing, jumping up and tossing the hand here, there, and everywhere. I want that guy. And he's doing the same thing. Because I think PNM party now only have bullies, Every one of them is bully, Even one Sam Deckles. One Sam Deckles, she can't talk properly, but she's the biggest bully there. And yeah, you guys take care.
Yeah, man.
You too.
Yeah, so folks, when we come back, we have so much information. We had the 10 million CEPEP scandal. Yeah, Tommy, the 10 million CEPEP scandal.
Yep.
We had the Gasparilla Education Center. Right? And don't forget the PNM go-to strategy. You know what is the PNM go-to strategy, Tommy, right? I feel you know.
I feel so too.
What?
Tell me.
It's race. Race to the rum shop. Race to the store. Race to the savannah. Race to Bali's out. It's only race for the PNM. That is the go-to propaganda. And many times, COP hole. Many times, what it does do, sometimes they don't get a black person in the PNM to talk about that, They just get Faris, or one of them. COP, welcome.
Professor Wall Street, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon
to you, Uncle Tommy. Professor Wall Street,
yeah.
Don't forget the $150 million ghost gang in URP too.
Boy, it's all kind of things.
$150 million every year paying out to ghost gangs. And most of the individuals and them that getting paid, they have other work all over the country, you know, and in 2-3 other ministries and this other ministries and that ministries, and them getting paid. You know.
Yep.
So when you really check up them money is $80,000-$90,000 a month, you know.
But COP
collect salary from all of that ministry.
But COP, let me ask a question. I want to ask.
Yeah,
I just want to ask a quick question. Who pays the workers? Does the CEPEP pay the workers, or does the contractor pay the workers? Who pays the workers?
I hear Andy Williams was saying that the money that the CEPEP contractors be getting, there is other pay workers, buy string, buy gas, and buy everything out of that.
Okay. Yeah, that's something I wasn't sure about. Go ahead.
But I thought the contractors make a list of the workers and present it to the CEPEP company, and the CEPEP company cuts the check. The contractors don't cut the check.
Yeah, and send the workers their money to the bank, and the workers I think the contractor collect the rest of the money.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's something like that. But it have no way. You see why Jamaica today doing better than we, and Barbados, little places like Grenada and St. Vincent and doing better than we?
Yeah.
Because the amount of corruption we have in Trinidad and Tobago, especially under the PNM. Only don't blame the UNC for nothing over here now. They now start. And what the work we getting now, we are getting work in 10 years. But what the call coming up over here now, Wall Street, everybody, you break. Thank you.
Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah, I don't know, boy. All of a sudden. But to me, you know the political leader, the PNM, was in New York, I think this weekend here. You know that?
Well, I didn't know, but she's no stranger to New York.
A little red buddy will spend me here. A red buddy will spend me here, boy. Yeah? That the political leader of the PNM was in New York. I said, but really, boy? I say, they're calling me because they figure I would have know. Right? Yeah, the political leader, the PNM in New York, boy. So, folks, let me take that break. We're going to come back. Of course, it's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. Share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get the numbers up.
So, folks, we're going to take that break, and we'll be right back after this. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. I'm a fight the fire. Tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the prize again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Respect one another, learn to live in peace together. Demonstrate it, we could make it by doing the things we've been doing together so long. Things hard that we do to spoil one another. Reputation on our way, blabbing your mouth like you're mad. Elijah to tell like you really hate Trinidad. After all these years united, politicians come with lies, inciting people, dividing people with mischief and I'm a guy. But we could make it, we could make it, you and I. We could make it easy if we try.
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make it. We are going to make it. Don't forget, Shady Live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
And at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And as the professor said, share the live. Don't forget to share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Keep it locked right here on WCYE.
So Tommy, a red buddy tell me, this is the political leader of the PNM in New York. Some Caribbean diaspora organization honoring her, right? Yeah. Yeah. Choice Smith, welcome. Let me take this call. Choice Smith, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, Uncle Anselm, Uncle Tommy.
Kizzy,
This is Kizzy. This is Troy Smith's wife.
Kizzy, how are you?
How are you?
Hi, Kizzy.
We are excellent.
Hi, Uncle Tommy.
How are you, Kizzy?
I'm okay. And how are you, Uncle Tommy?
Quite good too, thank you. Thanks for asking.
You're good. Yes, not a problem at all. You could all Uncle Anselm.
Yeah.
You know, my contribution this afternoon, it's broad, but before I start, I want to say a special hello to Kunji. I learned a lot from Kunji's contributions, Miss Santa Cruz, even KFC.
Yeah.
And I really don't know what's going on with Anderson right now. So I really don't know what to say about he right now. He in a little bracket by himself.
What Kizzy, what do you mean by that?
Say that.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that?
Yeah.
Uncle Ansel I'm talking to, right?
Yeah.
Right. If you back in a certain political party for the past 9.5, all right, let me say the 10 years I'm done now, because coming September, yeah, or August or whatever will make it the 10 years. Right? So you going down die hard UNC, die hard UNC or die hard or whatever the word is.
Yeah.
UNC.
Right.
And everybody know that your nephew is affiliated with the opposing
Kizzy, you're breaking up.
Guys,
You're breaking up.
Yeah, and me better now?
Yeah. We missed what you just said for the last 10 seconds.
For the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. You heard when I say that his nephew is affiliated with the opposing party?
Correct. Yeah.
Right. Your nephew is affiliated with the opposing party.
Right.
And now every okay. So whatever comes out of the opposing party, now okay, UNC is in power now.
Yeah.
And your nephew is on the opposing side. You claim to be a supporter of the UNC. I had to say claim because I had to use my words carefully, right? You claim to be a supporter of the UNC, but because your nephew is on the opposing side, every time someone chastises your nephew, you seem to come on the air to defend your nephew. So that's why I'm saying, good afternoon to Anderson with a pinch of salt. That's the reason.
Okay. All right.
Say that again?
I said okay.
Yes, because he also gives good contributions, but of late his contributions have been to defend his nephew. So I saying a good afternoon to Kunji. I would have saw him on one of the programs some night with Uncle Tommy, but I didn't get in. So I saying good afternoon to Kunji, good afternoon to Miss Santa Cruz, good afternoon to KFC. And hello?
Yeah, go ahead, we're listening.
Oh, right. And what I have to talk about as well too is the fact that these 10,000 workers got sent home from CEPEP. Now, people are talking, and when I say people, sources I cannot name, but the word on the ground. Now, my cousin works at URP, and they're saying that it may have an uprising. So I'm like, what uprising she talking about? Because people got sent home. I'm telling you what my cousin telling me.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It may have an uprising because people get sent home. So I like, what's she talking about? And then now, her friend who is a ex-con, was by her, and saying, if they do nothing with them 10,000 people, what could be possible from what impossible, but we know Homeland Security ready for any untoward behavior that might happen.
Yeah.
Now, this propaganda they want to spread that the work, it is not true. It's just that it's a government-oriented job, and your government is out of power. So eventually, or it's only common sense, if you have, you will know that you have to be. No, now, as according to what Kunji said a while ago, if it's the contractor getting the money and the contractor responsible for paying the workers, why didn't they get paid for the month of June? Is it not like that?
Yeah, I ain't sure. That's why I was asking just now. I ain't sure if it's that's the way it's supposed to be. If so, somehow that gonna be clarified before we finish this show today.
Yes.
Based on the information I got before, I was told that the contractors turn a list of their workers into the CEPEP, and the CEPEP actually puts that money into their account.
So but Tommy, is that done monthly? Is that done? Weekly, fortnightly? Because does that list stay the same?
I heard fortnightly. That's what I was told. I don't know how true that is. Someone can call and verify.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, we could leave that to Ms. Anna Munsami to verify.
All right. Thank you so much, Kizzy.
All right, Uncle Anson and Uncle Tommy. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.
You too, Kizzy. Enjoy your Sunday.
Yes, so folks, we hold on. We Brooklyn.
He was shit. What going on?
You went over you went over to the thing with the the PNM political leader receive an award.
I know about that.
Huh?
The last political leader I see in Brooklyn was Rowley shopping at Forever 21. That's the last leader I see Rowley shopping at Forever 21 with the family when he was up here to ring the NASDAQ bell or something. Like the last political leader I see for the PNM.
But yes, Brooklyn,
yeah.
You know what she get the award for? Nobody tell you.
But Wall Street.
Yeah.
Everything Rowley touch mash up, no Forever 21 going out of business. Rowley, everywhere in the world that man touch something, it is mash up,
Okay, hold on there, Brooklyn. Paul Sammy said the workers get paid fortnightly and the contractors get paid monthly. I understand that. But who pay them? Does CEPEP pay them?
The government pay them. The government, what happened Wall Street is, it have times when CEPEP workers don't get paid because the government didn't put money into the account where the CEPEP office will go in to basically put the money into the bank. So sometimes the government don't used to pay in time, and then you will hear CEPEP didn't get paid or URP didn't get paid. So at the end of the day, it's some government who dealing with that particular department, it's the minister, they just organize in which they take a certain amount of money. They're responsible for sending the money to the CEPEP branch, where the CEPEP branch now will deal with the contractors who bring that same list of names so that they could put the money into the bank. You understand?
Yeah.
But sometimes the government pay late and then nobody gets paid. That happens plenty times. So that's where the money basically the head. If that minister in organize their part to send the money in time, sometimes nobody gets paid until the money get there. So that's how I know it from my time. I don't know if it changed, but I know when it's PNM, it's always people who get paid when PNM in power. They're always doing poor people that. But whatever I call, every time the PNM wants something to start, piggybacking off of the last caller there, they always go and have meeting in places like the Beatum or somewhere in Lavante. Because anytime they want any type of, crazy behavior and lawlessness, they go by the people and them who living in the places where they favor them in that. They ain't too educated. And now I'm not saying everybody don't, they're not. But if you notice, the way they treat people on Beatum and in Lavantil and things, they pull one out the bunch. Now, I continue to tell people there were many lawyers throughout Mova, all over the place, but they shine up only one lawyer out of the Beatum. Why they shine at that lawyer? Now, that same lawyer now going in his own constituency to have political meeting for the PNM and talking about we ready for war. But let us understand what's going on, You see, when you chain up a bunch of dunce-head people and put things in their head, they just start to act like wild chicken when you let them out all over the place doing stupidness. And I continue to say, when we had the uprising with the Muslims, who was in opposition? Who was in opposition? The Muslims didn't just appear up in the head and decide to do that to the government just like that. Somebody was financing them, somebody was paying them, somebody bringing the weapons to them, and at the end of the day, after they was arrested and charged, what they do? They get off scot-free, and they was paid by which government was in power when the money passed for them. So let us understand the history of lawlessness when it comes to the PNM. You have to know the history. It's not a joke talk. They will go into why they didn't have the first political meeting in Westmoreland or Diego Martin, wherever they win down in Paris, down in Stuart Young constituency or in Inwood constituency. Why didn't go and have the first meeting there to talk about war? Why they come with the black people is who just feel like rile up a certain amount of people to go and riot and march and do stupidness to make the country ungovernable. Why? Well, let us understand the pattern and the history of the PNM and how they do things. They continue to use these people, but when they're in power, they ignore these people. When these people is the most vulnerable, people who really need, why these places are not developed? But you come into a meeting in the undeveloped communities, when they was in power, you ignored them. Why you coming to them now? Why? Why? That the question these people must ask. And although don't beat up on Anderson too much, we all know where Anderson head is. Anderson make it clear when it comes to family, you have to stick to the family. And you can't get him wrong. To me, you can't get him wrong if it's blood and you want to stick with the blood, whatever. We can put politics aside. Blood stronger than anything else. So if he want to defend the nephew, whether the nephew doing wrong, he may still defend the nephew whether the nephew doing wrong. So don't beat him up too much. I'm a partner, right? But at the end of the day, as I say, they always come into these communities where they ignore, where they suffer to tell them about other people doing them worse than what they do them for the last 10 years. Matter of fact, for the last 50 something or 60 years they're in power. Watch are the communities that they're going in now when they're in opposition. They know what they're doing. But again, UNC, be ready. Be ready and deal with them seriously.
Thank you.
All right, well, have a good
man, bless.
Thank you.
So, folks, the opposition leader, Penelope Week-Beckles, want to know how much Prime Minister's Moody visit cost us. So, Penelope Week-Beckles, I want you to listen to what it cost us. Here is that significant bill that it cost us. Oh God, should I take this one before I go for this point? Let me take this one. Anderson Williams. Anderson Wilson. Anderson.
Yeah, two surnames.
Let me make sure. Anderson, your drink.
And also two first names too. Yeah, one shit. Good afternoon to you, Uncle Tommy.
Good afternoon.
Now, was in and out. So every program was in and out.
Yeah.
Now when it's you alone, and everything that had to be you doing. Yeah. No, whether it's salad, whether it's shoe chicken, it's you alone. Wall Street, you see people, a lot of people are listening to them talking, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know who's Anderson Wilson. They don't know who's Kareem Marcel. They don't know who's Thomas Wilson. They don't know nothing but the Beatum. They don't know the Judah Davy. They don't know the Lelax. They don't know much of the people from Lamantin and how a lot of things started up. And what I like, the former minister of works, he named Ron Sinanan. Ron Sinanan, I love you real bad. Yeah, I love him bad. Because some big PNM told me why is UNC were in a position. Anderson, we needed to talk about Ron Sinanan. PNM people telling me that, yeah? And this is what I get it from. An Indian. No, they just call them all the kind of cool and all kind of this. An Indian. Well, they listen and get educated this Sunday afternoon. Will always be an Indian before UNC. An Indian will always be an Indian before a PNM. Only the African, the Creole, the black man is a PNM before a black man. Only the black man is a UNC before he's an African or a black man. Only the black man will be a PNM till he's dead. And the black woman. When I say man, I mean both man and male and female. It has no family in politics. And one thing we grew up in a home, but I just learn from his grandfather. One thing my father taught everyone. You don't like liars, I don't like wrongdoers. So if I hardly go get teeth in my family. Everyone in my family who had taught this and that one no homework in beat them. And I reached into I want to reach him. There's nothing Karim will do wrong that Anderson will side with him. And I'm going to tell you petty. I just want to call all the dancing, but all I don't know that name. I want to call all the enumerate, illiterate. Let me go in layman parlance. Let me tell some all the dance this. Right? Let me tell you all of this. When it comes to politics, let's see if I bounce up Korean and say, I'm all the UNC, you know. I say, oh God, boy. That me and all the PNM neither, you know. I don't think anybody ever saw me in a Korean Marcel jersey. Anyone ever picture that I pay them, I eat my clothes. Right? Because Korean Marcel, but who don't know why is. I a trained Begonian African. Right? A black man. Then I support the UNC. My affiliation is with the UNC. Don't feel my nephew when I have my support in his political journey. When he go wrong, he go wrong. No matter what something about political banter and bantering. When Karim said it will be war, lead up to he and them pressure MPs them. What is this man say about Kamala? Others want to talk? Huh? You want to know who's them now? What did he say about Kamala? Philip Alexander. What did he say about Kamala?
Anderson, stay focused. Stay focused.
Wait, as a very focused.
Stay focused. Don't go sideways.
The things he said.
Don't go sideways.
But no. I said a focus.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep you.
No paper, read nothing, you know.
No, I'm trying to keep you.
Me trying to reiterate this and reiterate that, you know.
Yeah.
What Philip Alexander is now? What some of them is? What say this and that about Kamala? What do you say about Kamala? We say it go be war. We grew up in that. And about a lot of things, all they said about the PNM just shoot. That is the PNM. They like to see roadblock. They like to see this. And I tell all you, I and the Wilson will not see that happen below the government. But if the government looking for that, that has nothing to do with Anderson Wilson. All you who need to stay focused. When all you done, come up the radio, and let them talk to Wall Street. Wall Street go his salary to collect. Corinne go his monthly salary as an MP, as a member of parliament. Kamala was she own. So right now when it's wrong, let me tell you what happening. The government want to hear about Kamala to him, like some of them said are racial Indian, and some of them racial said are black people who does be on social media. The youth not a racial thing with some of the old Indian and some of the old Creole people.
Anderson.
But all you.
Anderson. We have to keep it respectful. We have to keep it respectful. We can't be calling people kind of different names and things. All right? We have to keep it respectful.
We can't call them all, but
no.
All Indian and all Creole people that say we youth not any race thing with them.
Yeah, let me keep it respectful.
Not any race thing with them.
All right.
We watch the years I call them, before them you open a radio station. I know what someone have to say. Not one day that could ever say the commander and the Simonson. No, and that thing and the check the hours any time. Some of them big callers like the year. And who like back and all every day. He and she. Every day. Kareem and them in a position, all of them to talk. But not the UNC, we need to mind the business.
But Anderson,
the UNC need to mind the business.
Anderson, I will leave it there.
The supporters.
Leave it there, Anderson.
10 years.
Anderson, leave it there. Let me leave it there. All right? Let me leave it there. Let me don't get into all the kind of thing, man. Come on, man. Let me keep it civil. All right? So
thanks for calling, Anderson. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the call, man. You know you're welcome here anytime, but let me just keep it civil.
We miss hearing your voice.
Yeah. I want you all to listen to this. Listen to what we're gonna say to the opposition leader, Penelope Beckers. How much Prime Minister Moody visit cost us? Take a listen.
So opposition leader Penny Beckles wants to know how much Prime Minister Modi's visit cost us. Yes, Penny, it cost us dearly. Here's the horrifying bill. 1, 2,000 laptops for school children. 2, 20 dialysis machines and 2 sea ambulances to help save lives. 3, a prosthetic limb camp to help 800 citizens walk again. 4, solar panels for government buildings. 5, US $1 million in agro-processing equipment. 6, access to India's UPI digital payment system and DigiLocker tech. Wire 7, quick impact grants of US $50,000 for small community projects. 8, training programs in forensics, justice. 9, affordable Indian pharmaceuticals through a new MOU. 10, women's cricket training exchanges. 11, chairs in Hindi and Indian studies at UWI. 12, and let's not forget, India has now extended OCI status to the 6th generation diaspora, making it easier for our citizens to reconnect with family, heritage, and opportunity. All this for the unthinkable price of treating a visiting world leader with dignity and respect. Penny, the 2-cent politician, only understands payment in yams.
So that is the Penelope Week Beckles. That is what it cost the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? It cost me a lot earlier. Oh, good. That trip was expensive, boy. Look how much it cost me. Tommy, it cost me plenty, boy. Yeah? Yep. But Tommy, I came up on this video, and I don't know if this is the fella who is the pastor with the internet search engine, but I see the political leader, the PNM, pass this man straight like a lamppost. I said, well, wait now, boy. Let me take this call. Yeah, KFC.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Worship.
Yeah, man.
And Uncle Tom.
Yep.
Yeah. And everyone the front saying God was out about it, quote unquote, saying is a black party, right, Mr. Worship?
Yeah.
And the people who concerned voting the PNM in the East-West corridor, the community is getting more worse and more worse. You know?
Yeah. Correct.
I born and grown up PNM stronghold, and I saw the PNM should the plan them. So PNM is only come on poor people, come on to the election time. There's so much that care about poor people.
Yeah.
They stand up for poor people now. All the time they stand up for poor people. Look at it simple in school. Piccadilly school. One high school with a cable and the beat them there. You could do it all face painting. Prince Simon, all them places and them there. And that PNM strong with Mr. Worship.
Yeah. Correct.
So I I don't know we're still ever talk about blackness and blackness. PNM would like black people come out to election time by and the voter bank and European CEPEP.
Correct.
So Europe, that's caused bacchanal, you know. Real men are dead for that, you know. They said actually I was working for 4 years. I said I'm a little thing for my daughter because I said they call me about 2 months for election and give me 2 Europe card.
Yeah.
They said actually I working for 4 years as political victim. I said I went to nobody I every day thinking when I born and the boy I could have fainted only paid an activist and why no Europe coordinators and all kind of thing. A woman called me outside and tell me they don't really write that kind of as I go in, I don't get judgment already. They don't tell me so and so, son, this, that thing, and they.
Yeah.
And then blacklist me already, so I don't know what's going on. So they want man, they can't afford PNM. I don't like PNM. So I looked on this.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Folks,
Yes.
after, let me play this for you. I just want to show you all something. Let me show you all how people in the PNM does allow themselves to be, oh, I'm going to say it, boy.
Abused.
Thanks, Tommy. Thanks. And listener, I was part of that, taking that type of abuse too, right? So I'm not disqualifying myself from that type of abuse, But I want you all to look at this carefully, Look at this. Look at this carefully. I want you all to observe it, and I will stop the video for you all. Watch this. Take a look at this. Want to know who's that right there? Watch how the political leader pass him like he's a lamppost. And guys, the fella who will be talking all kind of propaganda and misleading information and has been fact checked left, right, and center. Right? And that's the same fella wicked enough to try to make that 9-year-old boy, right? To make him look bad. Same fella. Watch. Look how they just do them now, boy. Them like this type of treatment, you know. They love this type of treatment. Yeah? Watch it all, yeah? Watch carefully. Watch. She ain't even look in that direction, Tommy. Tommy, you know what that is, right? Watch again.
That's the one with the search engine name.
Right. And folks, this is not AI. We ain't mess with the video. We ain't do nothing with the video like how them does do it. We just take the video and we playing it. Watch it. Look how that does encourage embarrassment. Let me take this call. Defender.
That's how they watch it. Uncle Tommy, watch it.
Yeah.
That video won't show in there, right?
Yeah.
But one thing we can say about the PNM, the consistent,
The consistent, yeah.
You remember when I was opening the content and Rowley was coming in and he doing the same thing?
Yeah.
But also Wall Street, after they have a video on Facebook, but they're taking them now in the Toko Sports.
Yeah.
And Aisha Wells was the social media host for the day in the sports.
Yeah.
Rowley walked past, she straight to her strips.
Like a lamppost, yeah.
On a live. So one thing that consistent with the way on the street activists.
Yeah.
But Wall Street, it's a one activist, boy. I don't call no name, but I see the name is something Felix.
She used to have a program, The Titans of Democracy.
Yeah, on Felix. I didn't put the name I think. Felix.
Okay. Yeah.
Them was eating properly, boy.
Oh, them eating good, boy.
Yeah, boy. Oh, good. Because I the only activists from the PNM. Yeah. Oh, I wonder. What should I was hearing from a red body, right?
Yeah.
That she just go and negotiate again on behalf of the rest activists and then get them a thing, you know.
Wait, I hear that one. Yeah.
I hear that already. I tell you, she's going to negotiate again on certain activists' name and never get them a thing. So who knows? It's not even Wall Street.
Yeah.
Okay, though.
let me play the rest of the video because this kind of abuse, right, is something like it's par for the course in PNM, right? And when I finish this, Tommy, I want to plan next video for you all. Let me look.
A leader extraordinaire, a fighter, a warrior, a woman of love.
Warrior.
Reverend welcome to your Reverend Penelope Becker Robinson.
Tommy, she passed that man like a lamppost, boy. Boy. It ain't easy. Yeah? It's not easy, Tommy. But Tommy, let me, Tommy, you know the video we just always play here. Let me look for it. I don't look for it. This boy. Here we go. We just always play this video here. This is the PNM modus operandi and how they just treat their own black supporters. You all listen to this.
According to a Caribbean Development Bank poverty assessment, 26.3% of black people in Trinidad and Tobago live below the national poverty line under Prime Minister Keith Rowley. This is significantly higher than the national poverty rate of 15.2%. The poverty rate for black people is also higher than the poverty rate for other ethnic groups in Trinidad and Tobago, such as East Indians, 12.5%, and mixed, 10.6%. There are several factors that contribute to the epidemic poverty rate.
Bandmena, PNM Fox, Patty Reed, Gordon Joseph, all who supposed to be black, I'm saying supposed to be, because sometimes wonder if they're really black and truth, who's supposed to be black. What about that? What the highest in the history of Trinidad and Tobago? The highest in the history of Trinidad, 26.3%. And just in case all you forget, Kamala Prasad versus reduced it from 19.8% to 17.3%. And the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, former Prime Minister Rowley, increased it from 17.3% to 26.3%, the highest. Talk about that now. Caller, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Hansen. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening to all the callers or the texters. Everybody in life, happy to say birthday on a Sunday through our God grace. Well, Mr. Hansen, Mr. Tommy, well, I went to a new roti shop across here and State Road, same, right? In Interbanka. So I meet a lot of Trinidadians. So I spread the word with WZYE TV now. So you go see a spike going up there. A lot of them subscribe, right?
Good. Thank you.
So a lot of, anytime you meet Trinidadians and politics must come up,
Yeah.
So a lot of them like PNM. I have no problem with that. I say, well, yeah, I neutral, but I mostly go to UNC too. So here what they say when they see Penny, Marvin, Kimbert,
Forrest,
Keith Scotland, but they're talking about in the parliament now, not in the Senate.
Okay.
Talk. So they say when they see them, all they see is the wrongdoing that happening in 10 years, so they don't really take them serious. Because they say they was part of the same party that what happened for the past 10 years, so they don't really take them on when they say anything, because they say all they see is the demolish of the economy and the poor people. And this new gentleman, Corey Marcy, they say they appreciate, he's young, he's a lawyer. But they say if he had a talk like that and want to call election, do not fight a safe seat, show your value. Because being in a safe seat don't show no value to you, that just shows that it's about a normal voting bank. The seat in, and that is what the people outside yet saying, You say if you want to challenge anybody to call an election, fight Miss Kamala and she seat if you have value. And that is the thing. And I know this guy Wilson, who does call.
Yeah, Anderson.
Right. Anderson, if you had to come to defend him, I know that he's a family and everybody defend the family. But show the acolytes what he did for his community to the past when he was there, and we're talking about no football match. Call and show the acolytes so you could have a story to fight. Don't come and say African and Indian and that, because we passed that because the population show they didn't vote for PNM. In the past 2 elections that Rowley win, they didn't win by much, but this year UNC win like a landslide. And some of these seats with the win is questionable, and that's what people, PNM people outside saying that. So, Mr. Tommy, look on this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Tommy?
Yes.
I want to play this by Philip Edward Alexander. And this is the question of the day. I have this question of the day. Why does the PNM always seem to turn most things into a race issue? Why is that, Tommy? I'm just, why they always try to turn things into a race issue?
It's a propagandist machine, and that's what they.
Wait. Tommy. Brooklyn, welcome.
Hey, worship. Good afternoon again.
Yeah, man.
Well, I just made a contribution, and I tell her he's up my partner Anderson, right? I want to take back that begging claim. You know why?
Why?
Because when I hear the first caller talk about you could take somebody from the dump, or you can't take the dump out of them, like if everybody lives on the dump. If Anderson did come and defend that, that is not everybody on the beat dump just going to Lavas or something, I would have leave I would have leave, the whole fact that I'm begging for Anderson. I know you there still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got called now, Saturday cut off. Yeah. But I take it back. Because I tell them easy, man, because you don't say already go defend the family. Right? I say go for defend the family no matter what. And he come on a rant raids and start to talk all kind of thing about what Philip Alexander said about Kamala, all kind of craziness. Anderson, brother, listen. The PNM, Corey Marcel not just happens to come in a safe seat. Corey Marcel was in a safe seat before he even come into the PNM party. From since in college, since in UE, Corey Marcel in a safe seat. Because the PNM taking care of him like if he was adopted by the PNM. So we don't know stupidity out here. So don't come out here and fight people who actually understand. I come on, I say, let ease him up now. Because you go defend the family, but you come on up alarm blast and like you just going crazy on the phone. That's not how you do it, brother. You see when they come and defend the victim, not just one person, your nephew. If they just come and defend the victim on a whole, because as much as you, as an activist, you call yourself fighting for the UNC, not for the hell the people on the victim will stand with you one election after 10 years of suffering and poverty and wickedness by the PNM. They still go back and vote PNM. Why? Because of your nephew? It's not because of your nephew. Anybody that they put on the victim or Lavanti, the people, they would have voted for them. And that is why I say Wall Street is a very strong possibility. The reason why that lady went on the victim to promote Shia meeting and had Curry Marcel using he, because they're using here, and Anderson don't understand that they're using his nephew. So, because if they use Kareem, they feel they will get the young black votes out of the communities that they want to continue winning in. We understand the game, but it seems like Anderson don't understand the game. Because if Kareem really wanted to change the beat them, he wouldn't go on and align himself. He would have used them until he get what he wanted. He become a lawyer, and then he would have jumped ship and no go to a party would have helped the people and help people of the beat. The PNM do not help anybody there. People there are chosen, a few are chosen, but the majority there, the PNM don't do nothing for them. We all know that. So again, I take back that thing. I say that my partner go back to him, but the contribution he make, I ain't accepting that contribution. You understand? That contribution he make is garbage. Defend everybody. Don't defend your nephew alone. And at the end of the day, I tell them leave you alone, but I didn't come for you. I didn't come for your nephew. I didn't say none of that. You understand? Only have a blessed day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So folks, the video we just played with 26.3% of black people living below the poverty line under the PNM was the highest in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Watch. Look how long we play in that video, Tommy. PNM Fox, Gordon Dryden Joseph, Patty, Banmena, You know, none of them, not even one of them, can say it's not true. They can't say it's not true. Because in the PNM don't like black people. And all they think Penny Week Beckles will come and change anything. Penny Week Beckles sit down there for 10 years. 10 years. And see 26.3% of people that look like her living below the poverty line. When Kamala Prasad was reduced it to 17.3%. Them like black people? Them like black people?
At all.
Tommy, tell me if I'm wrong, you know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
No.
Them like black people. Yeah, they like black people. They like you when election come. When election time come. And Philip is absolutely correct. 100%. Speaking truth to power. You all listen. Speaking truth to power. Right?
Run the tape.
Yeah. And Penelope Week Beckles come to United States of America to get an award. What she get an award for being the weakest opposition leader in the history of Trinidad? Yeah. She get an award for being the weakest opposition leader in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Penelope Week Beckles. Take a listen to Philip Alexander.
There seems to be a concerted effort to undermine the government in office before it finds its feet. And I am noting specifically the rush of the PNM parliamentarians and its leadership to frame every conversation in terms of race and seemingly trying to incite racial conflict in the country. I also heard the juvenile member of parliament, Kareem Marcel, and his war talk. I don't think that some of these people who now live in luxury, I know most of them have one Woodbrook Place apartments and they have security and secured parking. And I don't think they understand the consequences of war talk if war talk becomes reality. They need to back off of this. The People's National Movement is throwing a national tantrum, unwilling to accept that they got badly beaten in the general election. Badly beaten, to the point where the People's National Movement seems to be falling apart. The only thing that's holding them together is this idea that they could fight a war against anybody in the country. That war will end badly for everybody at the bottom rung of society, and the PNM and Penelope Beckles in particular is being very irresponsible by allowing all of this to continue under her watch. I expect nothing better from Faris Alrawi, who is a theatric circus clown. Foster Cummins is a mimic man trying to reincarnate Patrick Manning. Ambry Brown has been singing the same song, whipping his hand around with a pen in his hand, the same sarcastic cynicism since about 2010. So we don't expect nothing new from these people. But Penelope Beckles has been waiting in the wings for leadership for quite some time. And we were expecting at least better from her than the leadership we're getting right now. Because everything that happens as a consequence to what her members are doing and saying will be laid at her feet. And she needs to understand that the 1% that control the PNM that don't really want her there may be setting her up for massive failure. I say no more. They say a word to the wise should be sufficient. The People's National Movement is trying to galvanize support into a wildness because they cannot find a rational conversation to explain to the population the mess they made of this country in the 9.5 years they were there. And we in the government who are doing everything in our power to turn the state of Trinidad and Tobago around and make it functional for all of the people, we are noting this irresponsible behavior by the People's National Movement.
There you have it. PNM, boy, only race. Everything is race for them. Race. Tommy. Race. Tommy, you know what we need to do? We need to put up PNM race in Trinidad and Tobago. Like a 5K PNM race. Or a 10K PNM race. Or a marathon PNM race. Only race. Every time the PNM talk. And you know, Tommy, you know what's sad, boy? As I started to do more homework and realize how the PNM hate the people who just put them in power, because most of them living in the sub-basement. Many of them. So when you have, and listen, they are outliers. I know Gordon Dryden Joseph don't know what an outlier is, but he could Google it. Google it, Gordon Dryden Joseph, an outlier. They are outliers as far as the PNM is concerned. Eh? Many outliers. Yeah? Oh, so listen to Patty. Patty, you know, I was feel sorry for you, you know. Patty says Anderson's comment is not only for his nephew, but for a community. Because it's okay for Pinal County to vote UNC till they're there. Let me take this call. COP, welcome.
Professor Olshit, good afternoon to you again.
Good
afternoon to you, Uncle Tony.
Yeah, man.
Good afternoon.
It's amazing to see how callers just try to just go at each other.
Yeah, man.
It's amazing to see that. I just say some bad things about the PNM, and many of the supporters outside there, they just like me for saying them things. Why when the PNM side say something bad about the UNC side, they must hate one another and be so vengeance at each other? That part of the politics, all you had to know to give and take and don't hold it to heart. I give Anderson 100% support in whatever choice Anderson make in his contribution on the UNC side, and even though he make a good contribution on his nephew side. Because let me ask you something outside here. No matter what, that Beaton area is a PNM area.
Correct.
And if it take one vote to make Karim the MP for that area, and it had to be Anderson, I would even support Anderson voting for his nephew to become the MP, rather than giving somebody else the opportunity. We care as human beings and supporters of political parties and activists. We cannot say, well, all right, we hitting one side, and when one side hit you a little thing that they could say, what Karim Marcel say, it might sound ugly, it might sound disrespectful, and it might sound rude, but the Constitution and the political arena allow him to say that, you know? And it had no charge, no nothing come against that, but just political banter. But we as scholars and activists supporting each other, our politics and the political strategy you might use to bring across your part. After that, you have to leave that right there and know that, hey, it's human being and it's Trinidadians and it's just the UNC side and the PNM side. But we can't just cuss Anderson and fight down Anderson for his contribution and how we think and what he say. No, we can't do that. Well, then all the PNM people that must come down on me, come down on KFC, and come down on the UNC for what we just be saying. No, let me be
but
balanced.
COP,
Stop pushing that hatred.
COP, here what some people think, and I'm trying to put words in your mouth and Anderson mouth. I think some people think that he's kind of bashing the UNC for a man who's been in the bowels of in the UNC for such a long time, that Being that they only
But
been
he
in
never
office.
bashed the UNC. He is a UNC.
No, but I'm saying the
supporter.
perception that he's bashing
But
the
that's how
UNC.
they take it.
Yeah.
And they take it that way. They take it that way because they're against what he's saying. But you cannot, well then the PNM, the whole of the PNM side should be against what I saying. And if they want to put me in court and all, they can't do nothing about that. But how all our leaders hit the PNM so hard? And when the PNM hit the UNC side, they had no political strategy to win your conversation. It's only when you lose, you just get vexed. And them kind of words just come across.
Let me take this one before we go for the break, COP. Let me take this call before we go for the break. Let me take this next one. Yeah, man, bless. Caller, go ahead, caller. You have 2 minutes before we go for the break. 3 minutes.
I'll call back then.
No, you could go ahead, caller.
Okay. Good afternoon, Professor Washington. Good afternoon.
Yeah, go ahead.
Afternoon.
Listening to the comments and listening to the tea by Mr. Marcel, right? Marcel born and grew on the beacon, right? Marcel is an educated young fella, right?
Yeah.
Marcel knows what the PNM constituents, what condition the people are living in, right? So he is fairly aware that how PNM treats their constituency, right? And then you just pop a table, 26% of on the Rowley was unemployed.
Yeah.
Right, but it's bothering me that they are defending a wrongdoing. I see, and listen to, and let's call. I'm not. You see, this is not a game thing, you know. We have to be serious. This is something serious, and I call make a contribution just now about simple. Well, I use this simple comments. Big man, this corruption and nepotism is deeper than what people think. Under the PNM, the CEPEP and European. So I want to go in depth about this thing, and this is something serious, you know. And they are so Marcel and them are defending corruption and nepotism, right? It have a talk show host never went on the job for 9 years and collected 9,000 something, and that's what they're supporting for the election. All who are setting up in URP was to register. I haven't called no names. What they defending, and how Anderson and them could be so disappointed of the government trying to fix the system. Why? It's a big question mark, you know. All of this thing is deeper than all you think, you know. Look to and listen. I'll say no more.
Bless. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, there is more. Don't forget, we have the 10 million man. Tommy, what the fella in the movie, what was the $1 million man?
I think it was $6 million, man.
$6 million?
It's been so long. That was so long ago.
Yeah. In Trinidad, we have $10 million people. Oh God.
Well, it's inflation.
Trinidad is the best. Let me say, hey, you know, Tommy, PNM party defending Anderson, you know.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Eh?
I saw that.
Yeah, but that is just convenience. That is just a convenience defending. That is not serious defense. That is just convenience. You know, that is selective defending. You know, like you could select in football, could be selective defending. Yeah, that is selective defending party. Yeah, that is not a real defense. Anderson. Folks, we're gonna take that break. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington. You don't forget Shady Live, WZY 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZY TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Don't forget to share the live, just as the professor asked. Share that live. stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. When UNC wins, Trinbago wins. Trinbago wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, now is the time to rise and shine. Tell your mother, tell your father, now is the time to decide. If you want leaders who can build, place your ex by the rising sun. If you want leaders who can lead properly, place your ex by the rising sun. On election day, vote UNC, one love, one team. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the law, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more rolling again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more rolling again. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Bye bye Rowley, bye bye. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's Sunday Talk, Let's Talk Politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. That's every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Don't forget, folks, Shady Live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509.
UNC and Proud welcome.
Good afternoon, Brother Professor and Uncle Tony.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Uncle Tony, good evening to you and to all the people sharing life and all the tri-state families, friends, and well-wishers. Now, it seems as though, you see, Uncle Tony, in Trinidad long ago, right? When me and he was friends growing up, and we go down, we keep the neighbor mango. You used to say, don't tell her, you don't tell her, I'll give you one, right? And I'll give you one of the smallest mango. And we'll keep thieving the mango from the neighbor until one day you get to realize, so wait now, how he getting all the big mango, boy, and I only get the mango. And I go down and I do it everything, and I only get in the small one. It's the same thing with the PNM. From since 1953, Eric William created that situation. But I'll give it a mango, don't tell about thief there. He thief for the treasury, because in those days, the citizens of the Republic, sad to say, our great-grandparents, most of them could not read and write. And Eric William run away with the treasury. Those who could not read and write was the one who was getting the small mango. So they keep getting these small mango and they went back to keep and they joined Eric Williams in going by the neighbor to get the mango. So today now, first Awari, the what do you gentlemen, the one from Porasel South, right?
Scotland.
That lawyer.
Scotland. Scotland. Scotland.
Yeah. So I would like him, right, as lawyers, please take up. You see, all the corruption in CEPEP, all them contractors on them, I put it out a day earlier, and I will finance that case in court. Take it up and say that all the people who only had their getting contract, they was entitled for it and it's not misbehavior in public office. Anytime or they can file that case and say it's not misbehavior in public office, but I support only with finance to go to court. Because you know why? All right. But don't defend Tiffin and the public purse. Just like in the San Fernando Borough Council, money went in the safe and it disappeared. Or you hear nothing about it. And others want to tell the CPEP workers and them, stand up and be counted in corruption when others promoted it and defending it. No, man. Because here we're going on 10 years already. And it's so plain to see that the cream of the crop and the fat and the milk all was taken out and given the supporters and them after they don't take out that nice cream on top, the water settlement underneath by. And all tell them, be happy with that. No Karim, no Scotland. That is not the way. Just imagine, in Scotland, $3 million in contracts. In the judiciary, you get to work and you're a member of parliament. Let me be real. Today, the people in Porta, Spain, it's just 2 months out of the office. Is their life better? And to see that the leader of our party, the leader then, not the wannabe prime minister who lost the pension, the leader was to sign 2 documents to bring an African bank, a merchant bank, to promote the African diaspora, to get funding, to do business in the world, to be entrepreneurs. All I want to complain because far too long the African diaspora has been suffered. And now, you know, all other leader, keep Christopher Oligidan, African Emancipation Day. No, Karim, enough is enough. And I grew up in a united, loving country where every African brother and sister used to sit down and eat together, play together, talk together. And all that because of politics now. All they was set it up in a way that anytime we talk, it's racial, or let's stop all the racialism. Don't divide and try to get all the way. Come with real facts. But
thank you.
Wall Street, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Uncle Tommy, enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
You do the same.
You know, Tommy, you were saying about just rehash what I was saying about the PNM. The Africa Exim Bank under a PNM government, under the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, his words, not mine. They reject that.
Well, you know how I felt about that right from the start.
Tommy, let we go. Yeah, let we go. Let we go to the lowest of the low, right? Let we go to the Laventel to Worship Empowerment Center. That is low, right? That is a low-hanging fruit, right, Tommy? Right?
Yeah, that's
that. The blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, and I can say this, that didn't go to Phil Gerald Hines. That didn't go to Marvelous Marva.
It went to the top.
It went straight to the top. And he rejected it. Yeah? The Afro Exim Bank went straight to the top. And he rejected it. So Tommy, doesn't matter if it's the sub-basement or the penthouse, anytime it had to do something with black empowerment, the PNM rejecting it. Anytime. Yeah, KFC. Go ahead.
Hi. Good afternoon, Mr. Washit. I am my comrade Tunji. Mr. Good afternoon, Anderson. Me and not be for myself because he not my MP. He's my former MP. So myself started people down and he beat them down there. I heard Tunji say we UNC activists and we should be ponging the PNM activists. But the PNM activists ponging UNC activists have victim I be free last 9 years, 10 years, Mr. Washington, something.
Yeah.
When we make a contribution, them screaming calls and Senator Minister, the heavy duty NTC, the blacklist them. Any blacklist Anderson and all. Don't any be turned down because he a UNC activist.
Yes.
What about the campus with that interview, but we're not any. But Mr. Walsh, you're talking about thing. You know, PNM was talking about blackness and blackness, right? Rolly was the blackest man in the PNM. Washington program.
Yeah.
Get a piece of land. You take it if they get Indian businessman. 40-something years now, 50-something years, the PNM in power. We never have a piece of land to say, well, emancipation, we could go up and celebrate for emancipation coming here. We concern voting the PNM in Lavanti. And watch the structures in Lavanti. If they give you that building, they must have washed it. For a few that be nice, they would have break down the building and have a sort of straight water running in town. They say they're going to have build a homeless building. What are they doing for poor people in the East West Corridor concern voting the PNM? They're not supposed to be pretty and nice, Mr. Washit. That's so?
Yep.
Proper plannings and proper roads and proper water. They never forsake the PNM, you know.
Yeah.
But as this is, everyone say, like a poor crap day, then going back and forth back PNM.
Yeah.
Then they want development. Then they want to see Bali's there.
That is it.
Yeah.
All them want to see Bali's there in power. And PNM read, Wall Street tell your government to put back the youth programs. Well, PNM read, what you be talking about sometime? You know? It's sad, eh? Why you didn't vouch for the Laventel to Wall Street Empowerment Center, PNM read? All you, I ain't saying you, eh? Let me repeat that. Many of you who is a supporter of the Balize till you're dead, you're red till you're dead, right? Many of you was against it. As a matter of fact, many of you was against the building up in Chumaka Clavanti being renovated. It was all kind of excuse. And you see the one who get caught up with the CEPEP contract now, the URP, I think URP or CEPEP contract, the one who used to be on the program in the morning on the Mugabe station, the Titans of the Mock we see. Remember that program? She used to be on that program. She and her next fellow named John Wayne or whoever it is. Yeah? Yeah? Right? She was advocating on that Mugabe station. Hey, that building up in Chumakak, they had to break down that building because of the structure and all kind of thing. They break down the building. Defender, I want to know, did they break down the building up in Chumakak? Or did they renovate it? Or they see? Listen, I'm telling you all, I'm telling you all, you all, when all they listen to what them people say, right? Listen to them, listen.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Look, the man and say, what if we want to think about healthcare? We want to think about poor black people living below the poverty line. We want to increase Laventel, Movan, and environs. The man didn't say that. The man says he wants every PNM to be a propagandist. Every PNM. He say half, 75%, 80%. Every single one. And all you want them to rule our country? All you want them to rule our country? All we have to be, it has to be madology, dotishology, stupidology, and foolishology. Yeah. But listen to Anderson nephew. Is he nephew? Is he nephew? Tommy, is he nephew?
As far as I remember.
Listen to Anderson nephew. Anderson, your nephew had to stay in the corner. He had to stay in the corner. I tell you, the last time he put out something, I did a tutorial on it, and he stopped putting out any kind of thing on social media. Tell him he had to be very careful. Yeah? Listen to him.
Mr. Barry Padat, you were not party to this contract.
But let me tell Kareem something. Kareem and Anderson, send this message to him. Kareem, we don't vote for a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago. Just so you know. Tommy, do we vote for a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago? Do we elect a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago?
No, we elect a political organization.
I just want to make sure I'm not. Kareem, let me help you a little bit. Come into my global business class, let me help you. Kareem, we do not vote for a prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago, just so if you didn't know. Right? So, when you're coming on a stage and you want to imitate, make you feel like if there's somebody else, create your own partner, man. You understand? And all you know in WZYE, we originate, we don't imitate. But like the PNM, all they're doing is imitating. Foster Goins want to imitate Patrick Manning, right? All of a sudden, Penny Week Beckles trying to see if she could imitate. I don't even know she's trying to imitate. I don't know who the Ferris wheel trying to imitate. I don't know. I really don't know. Or help me. Tell me. But listen to him. Listen to him.
Party to this contract. The population did not vote for you as prime minister.
What see what I tell all you? Kareem, we do not vote for a prime minister. All they do a little homework now. PNM folks, all they try to help him now, young. You understand? All they try to help him now. PNM Read, try to help him. Bandman now, all you help the youth man. Right? Help him. He needs some help.
I want you to mind your business. I want you to stay in your lane, because under no circumstances we will accept the likes of you to be prime minister.
Olia, Tommy, what does the likes of you mean?
Sounds very loaded. It sounds loaded.
You know, the miss that, you know. All you miss that, you know. All you
That
miss,
sounds loaded.
all you listen, all you miss that, you know. Listen to this. Listen.
We will accept the likes of you to be prime minister. Under no circumstances we will accept the likes of you to be prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago.
What does that mean, boy? Folks, in the chat, I want you all to help me. What is Kareem Marcel trying to say when he makes that sort of loaded statement? Very loaded, eh?
Yeah, that's loaded.
Very loaded. Very loaded.
Now, we will terminate them political.
Tell me, call elections now?
I don't know. Didn't we just have an election?
What? Look, Kareem, go in the corner like Little Jack corner. Eh? Go in the corner and sit down. Go in the corner and sit down in the corner. Sit down. Go and sit down in the corner like what anyway, let me don't say that.
So that we will all say on that night, the right is the PNM. The right is the PNM. The right is the PNM. And we shall prevail. It's war. It's war. It's war.
I want to take that as a political war. That's how I go take it. But you know, Kareem, if you're going to play for the West Indies, you just make a duck there. You make a duck. You make a duck. Yeah, KFC. You make a duck.
Yeah. Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
Well, but I create my study. Boy, let me see the CPEP workers and the RP workers, boy.
Yeah.
It's war.
War.
It's war. People in the left bottom of the barrel, you know.
War. Watch now. What? Wait, KFC, 1 minute. It wasn't war when the former blackest man in Trinidad had 26.3% of black people living below the poverty line. It wasn't war. You understand? But all of a sudden, right?
It's war now.
It's war now. War now.
It was in war before he come here MP and he became Dr. Dre, and it was the MP down there and the scholarship water for months.
Yeah.
It was in war for St. Philip School, Bethlehem School, and then break down planning that I mean in the street and Duncan Street was at a bush and rubbish. It's not a war for that.
Nah, no war for that.
It's war for CPEP and RP. And RP, Mr. Washington, it's a month you are there waiting for you get about 8 something on Mr. Washington. CPEP too, you know.
Yeah.
Because you're working 2 weeks and you have to wait 2 weeks to get paid. And you get about 14 something a fortnight. Oh, that can feed your family. Much if you're renting.
You think it's easy?
You can buy books, you can buy that. They just keep black people down to the lowest bottom like that. PNM politics about race, you know. Race and bacchanal, nothing about policies, you know. They don't uplift the problem in East West corridor, but that's stupid like crabs in a barrel. You must fight for CPEP and RP. Not me. I stay away from that. I love Zolas. I have a time for my 5-year-old, my 2-year-old. Plus.
Yeah, man.
RP and CPEP.
Yeah. And it's war, boy. War. 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 All of that son Kareem fighting war. It's war. Who sing that song, Tommy? Bob Marley?
Yeah.
War. Yeah. Kareem fighting war now. Them fellas was in office for 10 years. Yeah? And black people are the bottom of the ladder. And none of them are fighting for war. But all of a sudden, the UNC come into power and it's war. It's war. Look.
You want to hear some voice notes?
Yeah, go ahead. I have some here too. Go ahead. Tommy, I ain't hearing nothing. Let me take this call. You hearing anything? Distorted.
Yeah, blessed after lunch. Thanks for the opportunity to be in the bus on the village street. Where are we going? I staying by the door now because anytime that bus looking like it going and crash or going and bomb somebody who is at the side of the road.
Tommy.
I have a little skill and talent. I know to jump out to jump. Yeah.
How long is that one?
To see who I could help after the crash. Yeah, for me, I can't fight to take no steering from the driver. I can't do that. You're mad. Some other people in that bus, they go cuss me. Say, leave the driver. You know what you're doing.
I have a call on the line. Pause it. All right. Caller, welcome. We're going to do it after this call. Caller, welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. Thank you, Wall Street. You know, sometimes I wonder what is wrong with this young man. I don't know if the stick that Penelope was fighting with, if she hit him with it or what. But you comment about great is the PNM. Great is the PNM, and they had all this smelling OD toilet water for almost a year. And they were not hurrying up to do anything about it. Look at the condition that they have all they're living in. And you come about great is the PNM.
Yeah.
Great is the PNM when they pull the children out of the cars and kill them. And all they did not say a word. And you come into play Hines and talking about watch them in the eye and it's war. Well, if it's a war you want to tangle tongue, you will get it. You will get the war that you're looking for. But you see what happened Wall Street? They are doing that to cause a distraction from anybody investing in the URP special projects that we heard a lot of talk show hosts and them were getting thousands of dollars from. And what's going on with the CEPEP contractors?
Correct.
They don't want us to know. Right? Because you cannot tell me it was right that they would take off the registry, take off, but yet still will give them contract and give them money.
Correct.
That is corruption.
Yep.
That is corruption. And before I go, I want to remind Penelope Beckles and Gatsby Dolly, when all you want to talk about wickedness in high places, right? All you remembered when the whistleblower in Angostura blow the whistle on Ralph Balgobin
Yeah, Ralph
and
Balgobin.
fired her.
Yeah.
They fired her. That was a wickedness in high places. And then after, when everybody kick again said what it has happened, and the thing about it, after they interviewed the girl, they fired the girl. And then all they want to come and talk about wickedness in high places. But Wall Street, we have a lot more examples. And we have 5 years, we will give them all.
Correct.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, correct. Correct. Let me play some voice notes here. Tommy, go ahead. Let me take this call, Tommy. Hold on, let me take this call. Orlando, welcome. Orlando.
Street.
Yeah, man.
How you doing?
Okay.
Orlando.
And Tommy. Go ahead.
Tommy. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Watching both things, soccer game and you. Anyhow, I think what happened to Karim is he smelled too much of Dudu water. He smelled too much. You know when you smoke that thing and that thing, you're crazy. Just like when you smell a cat, you get nervous. You get your brain like fried.
Yeah.
And sometimes they give him some water to flush down the toilet. I think he bathed with it. So he's kind of confused. You got to listen to the young man.
Yeah.
The young man needs to take a step back. And you cannot be telling the Prime Minister, the woman who crossed all the teeth, dot her eyes. So, I mean, the thing she did, the education, and come with a lazy hell degree that you have to drop the education standard for you to get in, to talk to a woman like that. That to show you that Penelope Beckles and I mean not coaching and teaching the guy the right thing. And for Penelope Beckles, they have to coach you guys. Say, hey, you're a young man. Don't get yourself in them kind of thing. Because let me tell you something. You know, I have plenty of families who are teachers and professors and all kind of things like yourself. You got to coach the guy. Don't get in this kind of like you smoke something went up in your nose hole. No. And the way you're talking to the Prime Minister, what she accomplished, that man haven't touched the toe yet. So he needs to like take a back seat, and people need to put that, especially his uncle, Anderson Wilson. Brother man, if you listen to the program, Anderson, I am telling you, Orlando, coaching them, you tell him he's getting on like a garaha. And a garaha means a donkey. And I always call people who garahas who are donkeys. Tommy and Wall Street was a nice man listening to you guys here watching a nice, good soccer game.
Bless.
Thank you.
Bless.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tommy, or let's say welcome to David Williams. David Williams, welcome.
Welcome, David. I know a David Williams. Whatever is the same David Williams.
No. I know the same David Williams. I know that not the same David Williams. No, that not the same one. Where are David Williams from?
South.
Oh yeah. There's a possibility could be. David Williams. Listen to what David Williams said. Fire bond the UNC and all the hired Negroes. Wall Street. Fire for you too. Well, David, let me say this, At least if the UNC hire the Negroes, they're paying them. The PNM just hire the poor black disadvantaged people and don't pay them. And make 26.3% of them living below the poverty line. You take your pick, David. I will go where as a Negro, I getting pay. How about that? Plain talk, bad manners. Let me tell you this, David. A red body whisper in my right ear. They perform for the PNM, and the person look like me. And up to today, they ain't get paid from the PNM yet. Yeah. And then a yellow Scarlet Ibis tell me. Yeah, that yellow Scarlet Ibis tell me. Boy, Wall Street boy, I perform for the UNC, and as soon as I get off the stage, my check was waiting for me. Yeah, David. So yes, and not only that, David, but the same UNC, them reduce the amount of black people living below the poverty line, David Williams. You know about that? David, when you come, before you come, talk to your PNM friends, PNM Fox, PNM Party, PNM Banmeha, and the rest of them before you come. You're coming sideways, you know. You understand? Don't pick up that soap, eh? Don't try and pick up that soap. Anyway, folks, listen to this one. This is our next one. PNM General Council members, activists, broadcasters on payroll inside URP's $150 million a year ghost racket. And they ain't called she name, eh? But I hear the one who was on the Mugabe station on the Titans of the Mock we see, right? One of the ghosts was she. Tommy, one of the ghosts that they didn't call was she.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. One of the ghosts they didn't call was she. But me ain't calling nobody name. All I saying is that she used to be on the Mugabe station in the morning, and the name of the program was the Titans of the Mock we see. But only listen to it. Listen. I think this was an editorial by Ken Ali. Let's take a listen.
PNM General Council members, activists, broadcasters on payroll inside URP's $150 million a year ghost racket. An editorial by Ken Ali. A well-known radio political propagandist has been on the payroll of...
Only hear that?
Yeah.
A well-known, holy calls. A well-known PNM broadcaster, Tommy. This is not WZYE or Uncle Tommy or Wall Street saying this. You know. This is an editorial by Ken Ali, you know, Tommy. Listen to it. Listen to it.
Racket. An editorial by Ken Ali. A well-known radio political propagandist has been on the payroll of unemployment relief program for more than 5 years at 9,000.
5 years, Tommy. 5 years, Tommy.
Relief program for more than 5 years at $9,220 a month.
$9,000 a month, Tommy. I wonder if she used to go to work. Tommy, you think she used to go to work? Well, she couldn't be in work because she was on the Mugabe station.
True.
Yeah? Through them hours. So she couldn't be working them hours. So taxpayers' money was jumping up in old mass.
No question.
Taxpayers' dollars was jumping up in old mass. No, that was no old mass. That was PNM mass.
Her job title is Special Projects Coordinator. She has never reported to work. The tea lady at a primary PNM office is paid $4,140 a month as a URP material supervisor, but has never done any such duties. A PNM General Council member pulls down $6,325 a month as an assistant regional manager and, you get it, has not carried out any functions. Same for a PNM constituency chair who collects $4,600 each month as a personnel development officer. A preliminary audit has unveiled a shocking list of political cronies living high off taxpayers, thanks to blatant racketeering. The daughter of a former URP kingpin has been on the payroll since September 2017 as a project evaluation officer at $5,175 a month. The daughters of two PNM officials receive monthly URP funds while they attended university, one at St. Augustine, the other at Cave Hill. A PNM constituency activist pockets $5,750 a month as an absentee quality control officer, and so on. Of the $300 million allocated to URP for the current fiscal year, $231 million has been drawn down so far, with only $2 million spent on goods and services. The remainder has been assigned to payroll, but the initial study found that just over a quarter of the 16,000 named employees go to work. Of the 1,100 people on the monthly paid roster, a minority turns up for duties. Many workers are political beneficiaries of a corrupt system. Of the actual employees, there is a $10,000 a month special project coordinator who does clerical duties at the El Socorro head offices. A secretary at a political office is paid as a URP engineer. The audit revealed that at least $150 million in the current financial year has gone to a ghost system that includes registered monthly and daily paid employees. There are at least 80 gang bosses who submit names for monthly payments. The listed workers are given a quarter of the wages for the use of their names. The bosses were traced to close alignment with the previous administration. Of the 700 URP work groups in Trinidad, the THA runs the system in Tobago. 500 are assigned to the 6 regions along the east-west corridor. The current URP administration has promised to exorcise the ghost culture and to create jobs for the dispossessed. The new leaders said gang bosses have become millionaires, while the intended beneficiaries are on the breadline. The program will be restructured to help people escape poverty, an official said. Similar rackets have been uncovered at CEPEP and National Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program. The reforestation program, launched in 2004, should have earned at least $5 billion through harvesting teak, mahogany, and other lumber. A study found that taxpayers have received a mere fraction in revenues because of ghost bosses and overall mismanagement.
You hear that?
Wow.
Mismanagement.
Ghost.
But Tommy, ghost. Yeah, I know the ghost who call the program earlier. Tommy, but listen to this one. You think it easy? Listen to this one, Tommy. Let me take this one. Yeah. PFC.
Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, I will question him. There's that PNM talk shows and a propaganda. Sharon Felix.
Oh, good.
I see she's sneaking in. I'm sorry for listening this. I see she's sneaking in the office sometime the Wednesday or Thursday. I want to tell me to Mr. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. You know, for the last 9 years, Sharon Felix still on 91.9. And as she called them bashing me. You know, 2 days before election, she called my phone. And she really, you know, she victimized Aisha Welch. She victimized a woman, activist. She victimized woman and her children want to eat. She had URP. She had a coordinator for URP. She had 3 CEPEP gang. And she haven't worked building houses. I don't care about them. For them victimize me and victimize my family. And they can help out me. They help out the black brothers and sisters. So them should have a boss. Roll a red question and cocoa.
All right. Okay.
All opinions and views expressed by the program participants, including those on social media, are solely their opinions and views and do not reflect the opinions and views of WZYE management and staff.
Yep.
Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'd also play the
disclaimer.
Disclaimer there. Yeah, but all listen to this one. Listen to this one. All the thing the PNM, all the thing the PNM easy. All the thing they easy. Listen to this. Listen.
And CNC3 News can reveal that San Fernando City Councillors, past and present, have received multi-million-dollar CEPEP contracts. Joshua Simongal investigates.
Two separate companies owned by a current San Fernando City Corporation councillor and a former councillor received CEPEP contracts worth close to $10 million from 2020, the Guardian Media Investigative Desk can reveal. The first company, Kudos Cleaning Maintenance Company Limited, is owned by PNM's Monrepo Navet councillor Nigel Cotier and a close female relative. Between February 2022 and March 2023, Kudos Cleaning received two contracts worth $3.7 million. The first contract was a one-year agreement from February 2022. The second contract is a 6-year deal signed in March 2023. Cotier was elected as a San Fernando councillor in the 2019 local government elections. He was re-elected in 2023. CNC3 News wrote the Integrity Commission seeking to find out whether Cotier filed Kudos Cleaning in his public life documents. The commission said it could not legally share the information. The Integrity Commission mandates that all public life persons must file income, liabilities, and registrable interests annually. A second company, Marisho Maintenance Limited, was awarded $6.7 million in contracts between March 2020 and 2023. As of 2018, Marisho Maintenance lists its directors as former Marabella West Councillor Jennifer Marisho and her daughter Jamila Marisho St. Hill. Jennifer was a former Southwest Regional Health Authority Director, while Jamila was the PNM's candidate for Marabella West in the 2023 local government elections. The contracts were signed despite the company being struck off from the company registry. When a company is struck off, it can no longer legally engage in business activities, as it ceases to be a legal entity. CNC3 News sought comment from the councillor Cotier and Mayor Robert Paris, but did not get one. Marisho Director Jamila Marisho St. Hill told CNC3 News that she had nothing to say on the issue. Councillor Cotier, however, found time to upload and post a video to his Facebook page. In announcing a full audit of CEPEP in early June, Public Utilities Minister Barry Padarath accused the PNM of using CEPEP as a means to reward party loyalists. He claims some contractors received as much as $50,000 monthly in management fees. Joshua Simongal, CNC3 News.
In response, former CEPEP chairman Joel Edwards told CNC3 News that he didn't see any conflict of interest with a sitting councillor getting a contract, telling us, quote, "I never paid attention to the names of the contractors or the owners of the companies. In any event, these contracts would have been awarded before my time at CEPEP."
See that? You hear that?
Yep.
Keyshawn, welcome.
Good afternoon, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Man, this what I just listened there, brother, is what Saddam Hussein mentioned 2 weeks ago on the report for UNC.
Yeah.
And these guys are racketeers, they're thief, they're blight to the country. Oh my goodness, Professor.
Yep.
They're despicable.
Yeah, that's what it is do.
Despicable, and then CN3 just picking it up. CNC just broadcasting it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
When TTT and TV6 and CNC3, when Rowley was in office, none of them could ask him certain questions. Used to bully them. And all of a sudden they come to ask all kind of question.
Yep.
All kind. Man, these guys are thieves, brother. Yeah. All right, locked on and listening.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Thank you.
Banmena, we tell you about disrespectful comments, even though you're phrasing it in a certain way, we do not allow disrespectful comments in here. Okay? This is your last time I'm telling you that. Last time. Okay? I saw your disrespectful comment. We're not allowing that type of comments in here. Okay? Okay. You've been warned, okay? You have been warned. You know we don't play in here, right? If we have to go back to 6 listeners, like all you used to say, we fine with that. We fine with that, okay? But no disrespect. We're not tolerating that. And we're very serious about that. Let me play some voice. Tommy, you have a voice note there? Hold on, let me play this voice note. This voice note.
Yeah, blessed after lunch. Thanks for the opportunity to be in the bus on the village street. Where are we going? I staying by the door now because anytime that bus looking like it going and crash or it going and bong somebody who is at the side of the road, I have a little skill and talent. I know to jump out and jump off. Yeah. And prepare myself to see who I could help.
Patty, what type of disrespect? Tell me the type of disrespect you getting. And if I see you getting any disrespect, it's the same thing. Okay? It's the same thing. Send me the disrespect, Patty. Send me the disrespect.
After the crash. Yeah, but me, I can't fight to take no steering from the driver. I can't do that. You're mad. Them other people in that bus, they gonna cost me alone. They say, leave the driver. You know what he's doing. Yeah, well, commendation for the government. They're trying to organize this part of the thing with the license and the demerit points and so on. Yeah, I find that is good because it really not helping a country if a man light one of the light thing coming on and he had to pay a set of money and losing point. And maybe when the man left home, the light was working, you know. By the time he reached down for the Spain, because of X, Y, and Z, no fault of his, the light not working and he had to pay $1,000 and point. So I agree with the government, well done. And as I have committed to speak truth, support the government on anything that I think is good that they are doing. Yeah, just as I did with the previous government, anything that I think is good, they are doing good for the public, that is, not for no individual, especially who want to play the, all right. So I endorse that, all right. I still feeling the hurt all down in my toenail for all these till are dead. All these till are dead who are with the jersey in the hot sun, up and down, left, right, and center. And then right now, it's pressure for them because they have to eat, they have to drink. The same thing with the child. The landlord wore the thing. The man who they had the car working to pay, rent to earn, he wore a thing. What do you think this kind of situation could encourage? You're big and you have dollars. Maybe if you don't have dollars, you have sense. What do you think that kind of situation will encourage? And all you could tell them is, hold on, we fixing this, we fix it. No kind of time frame, no kind of, and they will just hold on. No, they will go to the bank, they will go to the credit union, they will go to the man who owned the car, who expecting the money to come because he paying for the car too, no? And tell them, hold on. Okay, if you think that, no problem, you're over 21, you're free to think as you wish. Suffer the consequences after. Yeah? Well, you know, the thing done, election done. I agree with that. So let me see how we could build, let me see how we could fix. And I give Merchant kudos. If I had the opportunity, when you see I start my radio program, yeah, nah, man. So far, that is the song I'm starting with, based on the behavior of the 6.5. That is the song I started with, boy. Now the election shopping is over. Let us see how we could build. Let me see how we could correct some of the systems that cause some of the problems that we have now. Because on that side, they criticize, they condemn, they say all kind of thing about this. And when they get in there, they leave the bloody thing right there. Right there. Oh gosh, how long we will go with this, boy? How long? We're 5 years at this, we have to go to 10 years, I get 20 years. Okay, let me open we eyes to think now. Let me open we eyes to hear. Let me open we eyes to see so that we can interfere with the system and make the system work for us rather than for the handful of people. I go in for now. All right?
Tommy, you know when the PNM was in power, he wasn't talking that same googly gawk. Take this out. Take that, man. Take another one for that. Take a next one, man. Yeah, Tommy. When the PNM was in power, you know he wasn't talking that. He wasn't talking that, you know. Oh, let me see if I have a next voice note here. Hold on, man. I have a next voice note. Yeah, I have a next one. Hold on. There's one there. Hold on. Yeah, I have a next one.
Good afternoon, Mr. Washington and Uncle Tommy. Mr. Washington concerning the CPEP payment and stuff. Now, back in 2016, I had a 3 months contract as a foreman, right? But what had happened, I didn't have a bank account at the time. So the contractor used to give me a check to go in the bank to change the money. So from that observation, I believe is the contractor get the money from CPEP maybe by the month, and the contractor pay the workers because most of these CPEP contractors is business people. So they have the income coming in to maintain the contract, right? But what does take place in CPEP with corruption and stuff is when the books started going into CPEP. So this contractor could have one worker man, they could put two worker man in the book and send it into CPEP. So this how they just make the corruption money, right? They have people coming and just signing the book, going home. They maybe have about 5 workers, they put about 7 workers. But the only time they just get catches when the supervisor come and really check. But most of the time the supervisor and the contractor is good friends.
What do you have for yourself, eh? Let me see if I have a next one here. Tommy, you have one there? Go ahead. Yeah, folks, Banman, we want to ask you a question. We asking here, are you David Williams? We asking a question. Banman, are you David Williams? We asking, eh? Go ahead, Tommy, if you have it, play. You mute, Tommy, you mute. You mute.
Coming on, and
I think what's playing is the same thing that played before.
And maybe when the man left,
just play next one.
Working, by the time he reached down Port of Spain, because of X, Y, and no fault of his, the light not working, and he had to pay $1,000 and point. So I agree with the government.
I ain't seen no more.
All right, okay. I think I have a next one here.
Let me check this one, this message here and see if it have anything. Right, no mail on this.
I have one here.
Yeah, you go ahead. Kareem.
All right, that you send that one.
That's Kareem.
Yeah, that's Kareem. All right. Let's see. I have a next one. Hold on.
Good afternoon again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. I feel you feeling ashamed now that they lower the standard thing. I feel so. Because I want to ask him who voted for Stuart Young? Who voted for Stuart Young to be Prime Minister in this country? Though he following Penny, because Penny say that Barry want to be Prime Minister, but she want to be one too. Penny want to be a Prime Minister real bad. But first she had to get past being a good opposition leader. Because she's a failure. She's a failure. He following her. He like parrot. He repeated everything that she's saying. I feel is the stick that she was playing stick fighting with him. And that's why he's singing so. And Wall Street, I want to find out, inquiring minds want to find out who are the PNM talk show hosts who collected thousands of dollars in the Ghost URP special project. Because that project never existed. Who were the ones that collected it? thousands of dollars. But they want to come and talk. That is why they're trying to distract. They don't want nobody to investigate CEPEP, SRP, and all of them. They don't want nobody to investigate it because it will be opening a dirty kind of worms. You see, when they point in one finger at the UNC, how many pointing back at them? And I just want to say, Penny probably got the award for stick fighting, roti making, and duck picking. Thanks a lot.
Patty, Miss Santa Cruz addressed this question here. So, Miss Santa Cruz, Patty is stating, Anna, you had a contract, you getting one. Miss Patty, PNM Patty, Miss Santa Cruz addressed that question already. Okay? So, don't come with your misleading information, Patty. COP, go ahead.
Professor Wall Street, good afternoon to you. Yeah. Good afternoon to you, Uncle Tommy. That boo boy, that boo is something else, boy. that boo have fire behind it. That boo gave a week, that boo threw me off on what I was doing. It remind me of that earlier message. The man said, let me say good afternoon to Gordon, because nobody had the chat don't say good afternoon to him. So let me say good afternoon. After you get all that from now, you get a boo after. Yeah. Well gone, boy. You have to take that. Don't take it to heart, eh? Yeah, don't take it to heart. Just say that man a bit back in, boy. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But I know you, that man, like to call people just so. Call Google and find out who was that URP person. Or call Sharon Felix and find out who was that if they know anything about that, if that scandal is true to, or if it's false or anything. Why you can call Sharon Felix? She was big in the PNM. Or you could call Google.
I'll call she tomorrow.
Professor Wall Street.
I'll call she tomorrow.
Professor Wall Street.
I'll call she tomorrow. I'll call she
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. COP was set me up. You setting me up. But no. PNM Party, I'm not trying to speak for Miss Santa Cruz. Miss Santa Cruz called this program and explained that. That's all I am saying. She explained that fully without box train issue that all was saying. Yeah? So I don't have to talk for she. She could talk for herself, and Miss Santa Cruz call again and explain to her exactly what you had talked here on this program previously. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes, and put your closing quotes in the chat. Put your closing quotes, your closing comments, and send your voice notes. I do have to yeah, I do have to talk for Miss Santa Cruz. Miss Santa Cruz could talk for herself. Yeah? No, you talk about a contract, Patty. A contract could be a box drain contract, could be to plant trees. A contract is a contract. Come on, Patty. You know? Ulrich, welcome. Look, Tommy, before we go for the break, look what that fella typed there. Look what he typed. And then we're going for the break. Did anybody talk about whether the contract was legal or not?
True.
What did people talk about? People talk about the contract being friends of the PNM.
And being corrupt.
Go ahead.
Being corrupt.
Being corrupt. That's it. Folks, we're taking a break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
It's Sunday Talk. Let's talk politics with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Every Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Yeah, KFC, go ahead.
Good night, Good afternoon, Mr. Wall Street.
Yeah.
Yesterday, boy look like a gangly boy. Dressed up nice. Yesterday, my daughter graduation. She gets her award, most outstanding student. So she getting ready for she be school in September.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, man. Let me give you a round of applause for that, man. Hold on, stay right there.
Yeah, she got award. She good at everything the teacher said. But she mother doing, let's keep it up.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah. So she get ready for September. So we don't know.
Yeah,
Bless.
Man.
I said, let's some pictures. They can share. Play for.
Come on. Bless KFC. That's what we like to hear, you know? That's exactly
good news.
What we like to hear. Yeah. So I don't know who talking about whether they have a legal contract. Nobody talk about nothing but no legal contract. People are talking about PNM friend and family and broadcasters getting contracts. That is the issue. Yeah, that is the issue. PNM Fox and PNM Party. Yeah, but I thought URP was unemployment relief program. You told me? I thought URP was unemployment relief. So it's a long-term unemployment. Huh? It's long-term unemployment. Yeah. Nobody ain't saying PNM people can't be contractors. PNM Fox. Who's saying that? Who's saying PNM people can't be contractors? Tell me, Patty want to boo me. Oh God, Patty, you're good enough. You're real good in shoot. You're very good. So, folks, let me give my closing comment. Let me give my closing comment. Patty, you're the best girl. I give you credit. Listen, because if you send through the message, address
Patty,
I will play it. Yeah, I will play it. Don't worry yourself. I will play it before we go. All right, folks, here's my closing comment.
Pray for all those who are Lord, today I pray for all those who are tired on the inside, who keep smiling on the outside, but are fighting silent battles. I pray for those who have thought about giving up, for those walking on the edge of their faith, for those who cry in silence. And it is for them, for us, that I now come before you. Father, renew the strength of those who can't take it anymore. Give courage to those who see no way out. Your word says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Matthew 11:28. So here we are, with open hearts and souls longing for relief. Teach us to trust even when everything seems dark, to believe even when our eyes see no way forward. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23:4. May this truth embrace us today. God, remind us that you have not forgotten us, that your plans are still alive, even when ours seem to have died. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. Father, breathe your spirit over us. In the places where there is pain, pour out your healing. In the dark corners of the soul, shine your light. Restore what time tried to erase. May this prayer be the breath that reignites faith in many hearts. Because even when everything seems lost, your love remains. Even when the ground is shaking, your hand still holds us. Even when tears fall, your grace still lifts us. That's why today we declare, we will not give up. We will not stop. We will move forward because we know whom we trust, and that someone is you, Lord. Amen. Like, comment, amen, and share this.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
J.R. Tolkien says, little by little, one goes far. Like I always say, you, the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, when you look at the mirror, if you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe. Be cool. Stay cool. See you tomorrow, God willing, in the village. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
All right, let me go to the voice notes.
Wall Street, good afternoon again to you and Uncle Tommy and to everybody out there. God.
No. That's me. Sorry about that.
The mysterious way. Wall Street, good afternoon again to you and Uncle Tommy and to everybody out there. You see how God works in mysterious ways? You see how it took me how many years to get my satisfaction for all the lies that they were telling about me? You see now how it is being exposed about all the talk show hosts who were in the Ghost URP special project. You see? And all who was pushing that propaganda about me because they wanted to be friends with these talk show hosts. They were looking for friendship in quotation marks. Right? That is why I always say, when I put down my knees in prayer, I will always get my satisfaction. God puts on his pajamas, but he don't sleep.
There you have it. Pastor, I hope you get that. I hope you receive that, Patty.
Yes, time for closing comments. Ay. Flip, flop. It have anybody who don't know what that is? I doubt that. At this day and age, in Trinidad and Tobago, nah, man. We've been paying attention to the politicians and them. You understand? And we have listened to people who shared with us live, not no AI, not no quiet recording, thing, live, sometimes on platform. But who couldn't pay the bill, they sponsored them, they pay all kind of thing for them. Now they shot big. They don't even have to wear pants. This last part is my words, to make the point. They shot big. What we listen to people talking about this person, and this person can't be no leader, and this person weak, and this person expire, and the best before date gone. We listen to all these things. Some of us, our memory ain't that bad. There's a lady I want to say hi to, but there are some people that take things and interpreting. I'm gonna call her name, but I just want it to be recorded that I say hi to her. Okay? Mother-in-law, hi. Hi. Memory. She said something about memory. So people, they ain't remember. They don't remember the things that these people say ain't fit for no leadership, and why this person ain't have family to help talk to them and tell them, look, listen, stop wasting the pace. Come out and then we going along merry-go-round as if no problem, nothing. And we, the country lovers, must just relax, don't say nothing, because for 10 years, according to them, we didn't say nothing. So Trinidad could burn down, we mustn't say nothing. They know that they're burning up in it too. So they know that they will burn up in it too. But this, now don't say nothing, right? All these people who punk PNM and all kind of things, and they coming out and they saying what's wrong and this shouldn't be so. You know, they're classing all of them now as PNM and things. Oh God, but why it have to be so? But it don't have to be so, no. But why they making it so? So they think the president this, that. So she couldn't have changed her position. And Mr. Jeremy was that, and he ever changed her position and now he inside. So why somebody else can't be so? Look, all you think before you think now. And don't forget to pray. God love you. Good. I love you too, no? Yeah. I gotta tell you the truth.
Good afternoon, Mr. Washington, Uncle Tommy. Mr. Washington, I know you're closing off the program, but I meet Gordon Joseph yesterday. Gordon Joseph told me that he going Port of Spain to meet a lady. He said upon when he meet the lady, he give the lady a kiss on she forehead. He give she a kiss on she nose. He give she a kiss on she navel. When the lady asked Gordon Joseph to go down lower, you know Gordon Joseph jump in a taxi and went Chagaramos.
Oh God. You go too bad.
Good afternoon, Wall Street, and Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. Wall Street, that
Nyron, you have a minute, Nyron.
Yeah, coming in quick here, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah, man.
So these entities are being struck off and getting rewarded with contracts.
Yeah.
Has anybody investigated the entities and them and find out if they paid the people NIS?
That's a good
If
question.
they're up to par?
That's a good question.
Because 5 years and 10 years, people supposed to be working, right? And I hope somebody investigate that. Because some people just working 5 years and make up the 15 years, you know that?
Yeah, man.
So the garden years inside. So I hope somebody do an investigation when it comes to the NIS payments. And hope the contractors pay the people, pay the dues that they take out from the salary.
Yeah, man.
Okay, have a good evening. All right.
propaganda that Tabakit spread because of the fact that he wanted to be friendly with the PNN talk show hosts and them. That I received box drink contracts, I did substandard work, and I stole the state money, right? Their PNM, I friends and them picked it up and they ran with it. And that is why today I still have a pre-action protocol letter for Tabaki, right? Because he couldn't prove it, right? I told him, prove it, that I got a contract. Nowhere. Wall Street, I did not even get a phone card. I never wanted anything from the partnership government. All I wanted was to see them do good. And they did good. They might have faltered along the way, yes, but they did well. And it was Tabakit that was the one that spread that nastiness, right? And that is why today, as I said in the first voice note, there is a God. He works in mysterious ways. And all who are spreading it today, I am seeing their demise. He puts on his pajamas, but he don't sleep.
Wait, Tabakit, your name get called, boy. Tabakit, your name get called.
They say you were spreading propaganda like the PNM Tabaki. I don't know. Tabaki, I don't know, eh? I just repeating what I've heard. Panan says sorry for Penny. Seems like Master going to out her. Okay. Okay. Let me see if there's any. Ram Narayan said Professor Walsh, I listened to a press conference with Curry Master and that guy take rowdy place in the PNM. He could take rowdy place. Patricia says this is what PNM government did to citizens. All right, let me go to the chat here quickly. Let me see. Gordon Joseph says, I love the song by Evie that says life begins when he give their heart to the greater. James Howlett says, dressing slightly better than everyone around you creates silent authority. Michael says, somehow PNM is erased from our minds. They love corruption and never take care of their ones that have put them in the government, but making sure their friends and families and 1% much richer. Correct is right. James Howlett says, most things are beautiful depending on the situation. A school bell sounds irritating at 9 a.m. and the same bell sounds great at 4 p.m. Excellent, excellent. Santa Cruz says, life doesn't begin at 40 or 60. It begins when we stop trying to please the audience. Unknown. Caribbean Soul says, once you carry your own water, you'll know the value of every drop. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Cool Runner says, light travels faster than song. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. Oh, God. Gen Z Paul says, a brilliant show. Truth laid bare, our country, our politics, our people, finally exposed for what they are. No lies left to hide behind. Thank you, Wall Street and Tommy, for bringing it real. Mr. Intellectual said, the Lord bless and keep you and cause his face to shine upon you and grant you grace to meet the ignorance of the PNM out there. Young Bro says, legacy are not built by noise, but by impact. Good legacies make positive impact, while empty vessels make the most noise. You can read between the lines. Susan Lalchan says, good evening, everyone on the chat. I pray that you will have a prosperous week ahead. God bless and keep safe. Damian Anton Vincent, men with power obey neither policy nor principle. None is different, none is neutral. Batman versus Superman Ultimate Edition. Lenora Cumberbatch says, saying good afternoon, people. Have a wonderful Sunday evening. Start a good work week. See you folks tomorrow. God willing, be safe. Monica Ramkisoon, so yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery. Today is present. That's why it's called a gift. PNM Fox at Wall Street, you keep posting Munilal, Padarat, and Saddam Hussein lies. You keep fooling us, saying you don't lie. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see. I think I have one more thing that came in here. Mr. Atlanta says, not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. There you have it, folks. We are out of here. We see you same WZYE time, same WZYE channel from 7 to 10 p.m. tomorrow in the village. Folks, enjoy the rest of the day and have a splendiferous night rest. We see you
tomorrow, 7 to 10 p.m. right here on WZYE 95.9 FM.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brights again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye.